What's the difference between teaching and preaching? Gosh, I don't draw lines like that. Which is why reading the text for me is such a provocative image for what we're really doing. Um, when I'm preaching, there are things I've seen, things I've learned, things I've found that I want to share with people. And so, sure, there's a teaching element in that, but there's also there's good news to be seen, and not just in the word, but in the way now we look at the world. And so, teaching. To say a sermon can't have or ought to just have one or the other, I don't know. On the other hand, I'm respectful that for many congregations, people are walking in and have no clue who, Abraham was, or maybe heard the word Moses once, don't really know. Grace, what's that? Any of the, so yeah, there are things that have to be, things that need to be opened and explored. But the best teachers I know are the ones who do this in a non-didactic way, who are able to make you fall in love with their subject. So I think that's primarily what I would hope really good preaching would be, is to help you fall in love with the subject and then want to do more. And you may find this at Luther, we find this at Columbia. There are a lot of people for whom, or when they come to seminary, there are a lot of people who haven't been in the church very long. And so you really see they've fallen in love with the subject. A lot of it is very, very new still and very fresh. But they start with the right impulse, to go and learn. I think if we draw those lines too carefully, we don't do them or us any favors.